Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi has expanded its product lineup with the launch of 3 new smartphones in India. The company has launched the Xiaomi Redmi 6A, the Redmi 6 and Redmi 6 Pro in the country. Welcome back to QatNip, and come on, let's learn together. The company has 2 models for the Redmi 6A, one having 2GB of RAM and 16GB of onboard storage, and the other having 3GB of RAM and 32GB of onboard storage. They cost 6,000 Indian rupees and 7,000 Indian rupees respectively, or 83 and 97 US dollars, once again respectively. Then again, the Redmi 6 also has 2 variants, both having 3GB of RAM but one having 32GB of storage, whereas the other has twice as that at 64. 2 models would be costing 8,000 Indian rupees or 112 US dollars and 9,500 Indian rupees or 132 US dollars respectively. And finally, the Redmi 6 Pro again has 2 variants, this time one having 3GB of RAM and 32GB of onboard storage, and the other having 4GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage, which are pretty much the norm for the mid-range nowadays. And the prices are 11,000 Indian rupees or 153 US dollars and 13,000 Indian rupees or 181 US dollars respectively. First, coming to the spec sheet of Redmi 6A, the device is the entry-level smartphone of the lot and features a 5.45-inch HD Plus display with an aspect ratio of 18:9 and comes with a metal unibody arc design available in black, gold and blue color options. The device is packed with a quad-core MediaTek Helio A22 processor and runs Android 8.1 Oreo right out of the box. And of course, it has the company's own MIUI layer on top, and it is backed by a 3000 mAh battery and comes equipped with AI-based face unlock feature. The device sports a triple card slot, which means users can use 2 SIM cards at a time along with a microSD card for storage expansion. This is one of the cheapest devices that comes with dual 4G dual VoLTE support. That means you can run 4G and VoLTE at the same time on both the SIMs. Rest of the connectivity options remain standard. Coming to the camera, the 6A comes with a 13-megapixel rear camera with LED flash and electronic image stabilization. Of course, we don't expect optical image stabilization at this price point, but there is a 5-megapixel front sensor with AI portrait mode and AI beautification as well. Moving on to the Redmi 6, this one aims to offer dual rear camera experience at an affordable price range. The device features a 5.45-inch HD Plus display this time with an effective resolution of 1440x720 pixels and hence an aspect ratio of 18:9. This one also has a metal unibody arc design and comes in rose gold, black, blue and simple gold color options. Talking about the camera, the device features a 12+5 sensor duo at the rear with 1.25 micron pixel size and is designed for low light photography as claimed by the company, but we highly doubt the performance, especially considering the aperture and price point. The company has also included an AI portrait mode in the smartphone and electronic image stabilization, as once again we don't expect optical image stabilization at this price point. And as expected, there is also an AI powered 5-megapixel front shooter for face unlock and other selfie capabilities. The device comes again with Android 8.1 Oreo topped with MIUI from the company and is rocking a MediaTek Helio P22 processor and comes with a rear mounted fingerprint sensor and 3000 mAh battery with 9 days of standby time as claimed by the company. In terms of connectivity, it also offers dual 4G dual VoLTE and all the other standard options. And this device also comes with triple card slots just like the 6A. And finally, moving on to the Redmi 6 Pro, the company claims that the Redmi 6 Pro is designed for the power Redmi users. The smartphone comes with a dual camera setup and has a 2-day battery life. The device houses a 5.84-inch Full HD Plus display with an iPhone X-like notch and 19:9 aspect ratio. Users will also have the ability to enable or disable the notch through software, of course, as we know the status bar is turned dark around the notch in order to hide it. The smartphone comes with an all-aluminum body with color options being black, gold, blue and red. The device flaunts an AI dual camera setup with again a 12 and 5 megapixel sensor duo at the back, just like Redmi Note 5 Pro, which is a much more expensive device. The camera comes equipped with AI portrait mode, electronic image stabilization and also a 5 megapixel AI selfie shooter for face unlock. Coming to the performance driver, the Redmi 6 Pro is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 processor, just like the previous 2 generations, starting from Redmi 4 followed by Redmi 5 and now this. The device runs Android 8.1 Oreo with MIUI 9.6 and has a massive 4000 mAh battery which promises to offer 2 days of battery backup as we have just mentioned, although this is just the claim of the company. On the connectivity front, the handset offers dual 4G VoLTE, although this was not present in any of the previous Redmi devices with the Snapdragon 625, so we can confirm that this is something to be enabled on the software front and not on the hardware for the older devices to get this functionality, but we actually can't expect too much from the vendors once they sell it and it's quite old, right? Well, then again, returning to the topic, on the connectivity front, the rest of the connectivity options remain standard. This time again, the device comes with a triple card slot along with an ultra slim smartphone cover in the box. So those were the 3 devices launched by the company in order to get a more firm grip on the low to mid-range segment in India, the world's second largest smartphone market. And probably this will also be available worldwide, as we know Alibaba and GearBest are always there to ship these devices worldwide. So if you are really impressed by any of these, keep your eyes on the websites. Although we would like to declare that we are in no way endorsed to any company for the sale. This is not a sponsored video. So that's it for this one, and we hope you liked it. A million thanks to our dear subscriber family for your continuous love and support, and until next time, stay tuned for more.